Hello, my friends and followers. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for being here and for sharing, for liking, and for commenting, and for emails. And remember, anytime you have a question, you're welcome to private message me or leave a comment on the YouTube channel, or you can send me an email. And my email is listed below the video. So today, my message is darkness before the light. And for all my new followers, or if you're new watching me for the first time, I'd just let you know that my messages on this channel are channeled from the Galactic Federation of Light. And also, they give me messages in poetic form. So today I happen to have a poetic message to read first. It's called The Dark Night of the Moon. A full moon is upon us. A gateway of light is near. But before the light arrives, this I will make clear. New truths are unfolding each and every day, showing the darkness and why Earth has been this way. Deceits and lies beyond your knowledge will appear. Some will be distraught, don't believe what they hear. Many who are not awakened even have a clue of all the lies and deceits that will be presented to all of you. What do you do? It's not about being angry, vengeful, or mad. Not about hatred. Some will be glad. Now is the time to let it go by being compassionate, sending love to these lost souls. It's imperative for you to be loving and kind. It's your ticket to the divine. I am the love, I am the light, I am. This is what you say all day. It raises your vibration, keeps your anger at bay, allows you to let it go and continue on your merry way. I am the love, I am the light, I am. Repeat, repeat, it will defeat any negatives that are displayed. And that is what my video is about. Now, as you know, there is a lot of truths that are starting to unfold. And I do want to mention that, everyone talks about this event and when it'll happen. A lot of people predict it, but I'm going to tell you right now, no one can predict a date, a time, because in reality, there is no time. So what seems like months or years or weeks or hours or whatever to you, outside of Earth, it's like a second has gone by. So no time can be predicted. And the other thing I want to mention is, if you've been following my videos, I've been bringing this up. And if you notice, everything is a process. So nothing can happen until the steps are made first. And nobody knows when that's going to happen, because things can't be displayed for you until it's the right time. And you don't know the right time. I don't know the right time. And they actually don't live in time, so they can't tell you. So I just want to make that clear. So, I am the light, I am the love, I am, is the most powerful saying you could ever say. And I suggest you do this every day, all day, as much as you can remember to do it. And what it does is sheds the light on the issue. So you change the vibration of it. So when all these truths come out, and they're going to be dreadful truths, and they are going to create a lot of havoc on this planet, especially to those who are not awake, who have absolutely no clue about any of this stuff, who still live in the matrix and go on their day being depressed, being sad, being miserable, whatever it is, because that's what it's like to live in the matrix. So when you say, I am the light, I am the love, I am, it raises the vibration of what this truth is. And it keeps you from being drawn into the issues. Trust me, you don't want to be drawn in, because even if you know all of this stuff, it has a way of drawing some people in. You might forget. You might think that there's nothing you can do about it. And just remember that is not true. You are powerful more than anything on this planet. And remember that. And I am the light, I am the love, I am is your ticket. So also, think about, how have we been geared into this life? Everything has been about judgment, negativity, blame, anger, vengeful, revenge, and the whole system is all about that. And then when people might have murdered somebody or whatever, and they go to prison, then everybody wants them to off with their head and go to the electric chair. What are you really doing? I think the people who aren't awake obviously don't get this, but you can't get rid of anyone, because we're not human. We're just light beings. And what you don't realize are these people who are maybe what you call bad, if you just murder them all, then you're not any better than they are. And not only that, it doesn't get rid of them. So when you have people who are depressed, these souls attach to that and feed them negative information. So do you want that? I don't think so. So anyway, the other situation is, which a lot of you don't realize, or maybe you do and you have friends who obviously don't realize this, but what you do to others, you do to yourself. Because the world isn't about all these other people. It's not about who did what to you and who did this and who did that. It's not about that. Never has been. It's always been about you and how you think and how you react and what you do. And if you go out and become revengeful, and full of hate, and say negative things about these people, and you want them dead and to punish and to be murdered or whatever, then you only hurt yourself, because you really are the only one who exists. And eventually we will all understand oneness, because it's deep. So you send loving compassion to these who've lost their way. Act of forgiveness is for the highest good of all. One cannot advance into freedom if one's hatred, disgust, revenge, or vengeance, or anything that is not of light, has to be discarded from the soul's energy field and be of itself love. Meaning that we're all working really hard to bring the light to the world and uplift this planet to where it belongs, back to its original stance. Now, even our seasons are off. The whole planet's off kilter, and all of the negative and all the illnesses and all of that stuff was not meant to be here and is all going to go away. Now, don't you want to be part of this? Don't you want to go into the fifth dimension? Well, remember this. If you become angry, vengeful, and full of hate, then you won't. You'll stop your own self from this. So that's not important, right? What's right is showing love and compassion for these people, because we all have a contract, whether you believe it or not. We have a soul contract. And all the garbage that all of us, including myself, has experienced was a choice that we made to do before we came here, so we could get rid of all of this stuff from all our past lives and this life and our families and stuff, so we could go back to who we truly are, and that is all about love. Because when you are not on planet Earth, I will say this till I'm blue in the face, if you have a relative or you have a parent or you have friends that you didn't get along with, you argued with or whatever, when they pass over, they don't pass over with hatred. They don't pass over and think about how awful you are, because they get away from the density of this earth and they're shown like a movie your whole life. And everyone that you hurt and upset, this has been the karmic wheel. So you see it, you know it, and then you need to release it. So we've been around and around and around and around on a Ferris wheel, dealing with positive things and then negative things, and then coming back and refiguring this out and taking care of this issue and taking care of that issue. And we've been wrapped in this wheel of karma. So we always come back with all our struggles, and then we attract all of these lessons to us to learn from them, not to get mad, not to point fingers, not to get angry. And we don't know why other people have soul contracts or what they are, or why someone's soul contract would come here to be evil. We have no idea. But they're lost souls. Even the demons that float around this energy field, they're lost souls too. So my point is, you're going to find out things that are so dreadful and so awful. I already know none of it's going to affect me, because I already understand that we just live in the illusion. And we're all here to get out of the illusion, lift planet Earth into love and light and paradise. And this has never ever happened before. And this is where we're headed. So you want to go there too. So remember, show love and compassion for these people. And because anything, I'm reading my notes. Anything that is not of light, which is anger and hatred and revenge, has to be discarded from the soul energy field and be of itself just love. Many people, like I said, will be appalled, upset, because right now you know how many people argue the fact of your belief system. So can you imagine they hold on tight to the illusion, the lies, they follow the rules. There's so many countries and religious programs that are so negative and fearful, and that's just how it's been. So what's going to happen is, it started with Prince Andrew. So he's the beginning of the change that is going to be upon us. So this is a good thing, because we want the truth to come out. We want to understand what reality is, and it hasn't at all been the life we've all been living. And we want to change the world and be able to live here in love, peace, and harmony. Now, I've been watching some Christmas shows. I just like the movies are ridiculous. They're stupid, phony love stories, is what they are. I don't pay any attention to those. I like the lights and the colors and the trees and the snow, because I don't live in snow. But trust me, I've lived in snow. Don't want to live in snow. But the point is I particularly like that. And the other night I was watching this one movie, and it was all these people who were all so loving and so kind. And I know I had to laugh because in the past I used to think, that's so unrealistic. There's nobody like that. There's no place in the world like that. So phony. But really, that's reality. The love story is phony. That's what it is. The love story is so horrible that I don't watch too many of them. I don't listen to them for sure, because it draws you back into that feeling of I'll never have that perfect love and all that crap, when it's not about that. It's all about loving yourself. It's all about healing yourself. It's all about learning about yourself. It's all about knowing who you are and finding your truth and finding your passion. And we all came here to change the world. That's our mission. Obviously, some people don't have that mission, or some people do have that mission, but are still so full of fear that they can't get out of it. So when people come up to you and ask you or say things negative to you, this is when you tell them why it is good that this is happening. Because it's good, because what the outcome is going to be. Because it's a process, it's a step. So everything gets set up one by one. And so when all the truth comes out, and then all the craziness is going to come out, and all this drama and fear and, revengeful people are going to start showing up. And who knows, some people just might become suicidal. I really don't know. It's going to be very intense. And for you to rise above this is to say, I am the love, I am the light, I am. You not only change your vibration, but you change the vibration of the whole planet. And you lift it up beyond the stresses and strains and the fear-based information that people will go ballistic over. And you send compassion and love to these people. And not the people that are afraid, of course them too, but to the people who created this misery. Make sure you send them love, peace, and harmony. It doesn't mean you condone it. You just send them love, peace, and harmony and let it go. And you will not fall into the negative energy that will be floating intensely on this planet because of everyone's knowledge and disbelief of this truth. So it started already with Prince Andrew. The whole Queen, what is it, London, England, this king and queen crap is so dreadful, is so evil. There's so much, we don't even know about that. I've been finding out bits and pieces of information that even in the USA that they get our money. Somehow it goes to the Queen. I don't get it. I don't care to get it. But there's just so much. A lot of you already know we're being poisoned by, the chemtrails and our food and our water and fluoride and the medicines and, all this other stuff. And that's pretty much, from what I understand, nothing compared to what else has been going on. So anyway, really, this is my message, is I am the love, I am the light, I am. Keep yourself above it. Help people understand the positive reason that this is happening and the outcome. And in the meantime, also the universe will be helping with the planets, the way they're lined up and all the aspects and how it affects all the people here, and et cetera, et cetera. So that is the message for the day. So all of you have a blessed day. I'm sure you're all getting ready for Christmas. I won't even bring up what I feel about Christmas. I get upset. Christmas actually upsets me. I guess I'm going to bring it up because I hate seeing people upset and suffering, because the whole world is all about being broke over Christmas, buying gifts and presents, when that's not what it's about at all. And I'm hoping, I must know for sure that that's going to be eliminated eventually. All of these things will be eliminated, because all of these are not for the good of the soul. It's not for your higher good. To be upset, to be depressed, to be broke, to worry, to cry over stuff like this. It's not, life is not even about that. What is our life about? Our life is about learning who you are, finding your truth, making a connection to your higher self. So important, which I will remind you again. Always ask your higher self before you get upset about anything, is this true for me? Is this true for me? That's what you have to do. And I am the love, I am the light, I am. You'll be a part of raising the vibration of this whole planet and changing all that negativity into positivity. You can do it. We can all do this. We're all in this together. Have a great week. Wednesday actually is 12/12, which is another portal opening, and lots of light will be coming into this planet. And I personally will be taking a lot of photos in nature to capture the beauty of this world. Thank you for joining, and have a great day, a great week, and enjoy your awakening.